Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. I am continuing my playthrough of Morrowind. In the last video, I finished up the tasks for the Mages Guild for now. Did not actually keep that, so I've reloaded prior to performing those tasks. So for now, I'm going to turn to the main quest line. There are still two side quests, the Imperial Legion and the Imperial Cult, that I am not going to perform just because I would like to move on to the main quest. So I might get to those eventually after I have completed the main quest, come back and do them. But for right now, I'm just going to go to the main quest. My intent with this had been to do the various, what are they called?
Guilds?
Guilds, yes, the various guilds, and then the main quest, and then I would do another playthrough where I ran through the houses, and then potentially the main quest, depending on how that worked out. But for now, I will just move on to the main quest, and I don't remember where I am. It has been quite some time. He has a skooma pipe, a spoon, a bottle, a bunch of moon sugar. Okay, so I don't know if I have to talk to Caius and find out stuff I need to get done. I don't know where I am. So, talking to Caius Cosades, are you here to discuss your orders, Drolan, or is there something you want? Well, let's discuss orders. Get the information about the Nerevarine secret cult and the 6th house secret cult from Hasphat Antabolis, like I told you. Oh, okay, well, I'm glad you told me, but I didn't remember. So what's this about a Nerevarine? Some Dunmer believe that an orphan and outcast, a youth born on a certain day to uncertain parents, will one day unite all the tribes of the Dunmer, drive out the invaders of Morrowind, and reestablish the ancient laws and customs of the Dark Elven nations. They call this orphan and outcast the Nerevarine, and say the Nerevarine will be a reincarnation of the long-dead Dunmer general and first counselor, Lord Indoril Nerevar. Oh, okay, so that's the guy we learned about a while ago who had the One Ring. Okay, what's this about a 6th house? As a trusted informant says that a secret cult associated with some strange events recently. And, more important, my informant thinks these recent disturbances are related in some way to the Nerevarine prophecies. Right, what about Hasphat Antabolis? He's Drillmaster of the Balmora Fighters Guild. He's lived in Morrowind all his life, knows the natives, and talks a lot with backcountry mercenaries. He thinks of himself as a scholar, and he's particularly interested in Dwemer ruins and artifacts. Alright then, so what's this about Nerevarine prophecies then? The illiterate Ashlandsers pass down their customs and history in the form of poetic verses. Among the things they preserve in verse are the dreams and prophetic visions of their wise women, in particular the verses that foretell the coming of the Nerevarine. But I don't know much about it, that's why I'm sending you to find out. Okay, does this have a name? Options. Cure for vampirism, Meadow the Wave Break, an island of the north, Antabolis Informant. Spymaster has sent me to talk to okay, here we go. Hasphat Antabolis. So that's the quest I'm working on. Awesome. Was not sure. So Antabolis Informant then. So we go talk to Hasphat. And the couple of times we've talked to Hasphat before, he had a dialogue option about, well, if you want information from me, you got to do something for me first. And I ignored those because that's not where I was in the playthrough yet. So we'll see what he has to say on that now, and what he asks us to do, and how long it takes. And then we'll go from there.
Forever.
I doubt that. It doesn't seem like the type of thing that would take quite that long. Otherwise, the game would, have never been beaten by anyone, which I suppose it's possible. I didn't actually look to see how many people have completed the game. Don't really know how I'd find that out. Hello, Hasphat. Good day, Drolan. So you're with Caius, eh? And Caius wants information. Of course, there's a this for that involved. I require a favor first, and then I'll tell you what you want to know. What is your favor? There are Dwemer ruins nearby called Arkangathond. I need you to run over there and find me a little cube with a circular design and some symbols on one side. It's called a Dwemer puzzle box. Bring me back the Dwemer puzzle box, and I'll tell you what you want to know. What about Arkenthond? The old Dwemer ruins at Arkenthond are extensive on the surface and underground. Head south out of town past the Siltstrider port, and then cross bridges east over to the Odai River. At the signpost, head north towards Caldera. Immediately on the right, see a signpost for Molag Mar. Turn right and head uphill on an old road to cross an ancient Dwemer bridge over Foyada Mamea. The entrance to Argthond is on the east side of the Foyada, south of the bridge. Turn a crank on the pipe nearby to open the doors. I think I've been there before.
I think you've been there before.
That sounds familiar.
I almost think you have the puzzle box.
And I may have to look for that. I'll go check my inventory. The little cube I'm looking for is about the size of a fist, maybe a little bigger. It will be made of a coppery metal with a circular design and symbols on the side and some linked marks on the other sides. That's all I want, that little cube. All right, so is my journal now updated? Need to do a favor for Hasphat before he'll tell me. Is that a different quest or... Yes, it is the same quest. Okay. So now I get to try and find some Dwemer ruins, but first I get to go check my various stashes here in Balmora to see if I already happen to have a Dwemer puzzle box. I don't know. I've been fairly consistent and obsessive about collecting books, but not so much random objects, so it's possible that I picked it up. It's also possible that I left it behind or just ignored it. Alright, so this is various magic items that I've already gotten. Also various magic items that I've already gotten. Of different types. So, no Dwemer or something or other in there. This is just generic, non-unique magic items and weapons. So it's not in there. And then, yeah, it's not in here either. So I don't think I've actually, if I collected it, I didn't keep it with me, which means who knows where in the world it is. But hopefully it's there, because otherwise this is going to get weird, because I don't know exactly how I am going to continue if I need an item that I looted and then just kind of dropped somewhere random. But we'll see. For now, I'm going to cut out. I will jump back in when I am at the Dwemer ruins. Alright, so we have made it to Argthond, and I had been here before. This is roughly where it is. There is this crank here. Ow! Hold please. Apparently I have to kill
I don't think that's what the crank was supposed to do.
Cliff racer. And the crank, it closed. Okay, so unfortunately you have to hit the crank and then move quickly to get to the point where you can open the door. And then you don't quite get locked in. I think there's a way to unlock it from the outside, but they did say it was extensive. So we will see how. Oh my, yeah, extensive, wasn't kidding. So this does not look familiar, which suggests I did not come in here previously. I may have just gotten this side of the door and that be it. Now, just to be sure. Oh, hey, a torch. Good, good. Do I already have a torch? I don't know. I'll take one. Just in case, for some reason, I need light. Right now it's been okay, and I haven't really had to worry about needing exterior light sources. And there's plenty of torches down there, so we'll just see how this goes. Oh, wow. Well, the mage's staff will prove very useful. Oh, there's people down there. Grizzy, don't rub the microphone, please. No, no whining. Not rubbing the microphone either. Go see Abby. Alright, what do we got? We have Flynn. Don't care about Flynn. We have 10 gold. The question is, are those people a threat? Or are they somehow friendly and related to quests and stuff? So let's see if I can find out. I will sneak over to them to start and see if they are pickpocketable. If they are, then it should be possible to talk to them and find out what they're doing here. And if they aren't pickpocketable, then I can just kill them. Because they're aggressive.
Hold still.
Apparently they're aggressive. That's fair enough. Okay, so some cash, and that's pretty much all I care about on that guy. Same thing.
See what you're made of.
Made of sterner stuff than you. Okay, so I don't... Okay, so this is the Weeping Bell Hall. This one is also the Weeping Bell Hall, and is this third one the same thing? Yes. And then in here, it looks like it's just an open area, no chests or anything. So I do want to remember to go down that tunnel, but we'll see what's through the Weeping Bell Hall first. Go through the door on the right, because you always go left. And if that made no sense, I agree. Well, I guess if you go through the one on the right, you have to go left. Alright, a trapped door. Where is... There we go. Failed. Much better. Alright. So why are there people here? Hey, Apprentice Armorer's Hammer. That'll give me the ability... Ooh, lockpicks. To repair some stuff. A Dwemer coin, which I have been collecting. Hasn't really done much. Steel spear and clothes. Okay. So why are there people here? Huh. Guess they're just trying to loot the place. Dwemer mugs, cogs, an empty crate. So I'm not quite sure. He didn't exactly describe where this would be. He just described the shape of it, what it looked like. So I get to explore. Go from there, I guess. I suppose Dwemer Ruins would be a good place for thieves to try to set up hideouts and stuff other than the... Apparently that was trapped, and I didn't notice that it said it was trapped. Oops. Okay. You are also in combat. And you have gold on you. Because there were orc thieves that set up camp as one of their... or as a headquarters in one of the Dwemer Ruins. I don't remember which one. It's just that Hasphat did not mention that it was a den of thieves. Haha. One of the things that I did mention to Abby earlier was that it was interesting that they have chosen to name all of their these seemingly insignificant NPCs. In Skyrim, there are a number of bandits that their name is just Bandit. This goes to Heaven's Gallery. I feel like I want to finish exploring before I go to a gallery. That was, yep, before I go through into another zone again. Especially given this. Now, this looks like it's just going to be probably a door to another sub-zone, but yeah, Hall of the Centrifuge. Okay, so I guess I'll go to Heaven's Gallery first, then I can check out the Hall of the Centrifuge. But yeah, so this isn't just Dwemer Bandit 1, it's Lalaine Esagan. I doubt they have backstories and stuff, so I don't think if I went out and tried to find somebody named Esagan, I could find out that, oh, I'm so sad that she joined a group of bandits and stuff. But maybe, who knows? Heavy Dwemer desk with nothing in it. Oh, this is interesting.
That drawer anyway.
Well, they don't, the individual drawers aren't separate loot containers. The desk as a whole is. And it's got a Dwemer cog on top. And 2 ways, 2 paths. Well, we're getting into the mechanical components, which this being, what was it called again? Heaven's Gallery. Well, I don't know if it makes sense that the Heaven's Gallery be where smithing and stuff happens or not.
Come on.
Okay, at this point I think I can stop verifying that they're aggressive and just assume that they are. Not a lot of value. Oh, another Dwemer coin. That's useful. And then bulls, cogs, more coins. Cogs just way too much to be worth picking up. Eventually I may have to come to get cogs for one quest or another, but until that point I'm gonna stick with leaving them behind. There's many Dwemer ruins and almost all of them have cogs, so it's not like I'm losing anything by not picking them up. Oh, steel kegs. Same thing with scrap metal. Scrap metal's fairly common. It just weighs a lot. Okay. So this goes to Land's Blonde Gallery. And just keep going further and further in, apparently. Well, what's in the Blood's Gallery? Yeah, see, this is why you don't set up shop as a group of low-level thieves in Dwemer Ruins. But apparently this guy was content wandering around down here.
Well, the door was locked.
Yeah. Man, this just goes on and on. Deep ore passage. Oh. Here's another one of the... Nope, can't hit him. Okay. So we will untrap the door and then kill it.
Oh, it said trap disarmed.
There we... Oh, okay, so the 2 sides were trapped. That's what was going on. And down he goes. Oh, I can remove that corpse because there was nothing to it. And I can remove that one because there's nothing to it either. Oh, hey. A heavy Dwemer chest. Maybe there's something of value in here. Nope. Well, a Dwarven mace could be, but I'm not using blunt weapons, so not in my case. Quarter keg, nothing there. This appears to be an empty room with nothing but burningness down below. Okay, that's odd, but not a problem. And then in here we just have a bunch of kegs again. Oh hey, I'll take that stuff. And rubies. Okay, so we have reached one dead end at that point. Took a while, but oh no, never mind, hold on. Because that was not all that was here. I forgot. Because that was the way to the deep ore passage. But there's also this other path here that I did not follow yet. Oh, wow. Multiple branches. Hey, a ghost and a spider. Okay. Ectoplasm from the ghost. dispose of corpse just to get rid of it from the spider. Wow. Hey, a dead end. This just keeps going. To another door that leads to... It's just an iron door. Okay. Diamonds. Nice. Nothing else very useful. Dwemer boots. Nope. Not using heavy boots, and as a Khajit, I can't use boots anyway. Orc Dwemer chest with a ancient Dwemer door key. Very nice. Left pauldrons, don't care, but I will take the armorer's hammer just because I have been using repair to keep my various weapons and stuff in good shape. Dwemer coin, another Dwemer coin, and nothing. And no ornately carved boxes the size of a fist on the desk there. However, that looks like it has stuff on it, so it'll be good to find out what's here. Just ornate Dwemer stuff. Okay. Okay. This is a loop. Okay, that's what one of the things I was wondering. So I can either go to the Deep Ore Passage. I came from the Heavens Gallery, so I want to go to the Deep Ore Passage specifically. Good, good. And then I'll have to backtrack my way out. Yeah, anything that looks unique I'll have to be sure to take with me. Just so that I don't have to come back here again. Okay, so the Deep Ore Passage is actually... Okay, this suddenly feels familiar. Like, I want to say I've been here before. But the map says I haven't, so... Okay. I'll have to break out the mage's staff to get up there. Might as well. Scrolls. Wizard staff, that's what it's called. Oh, hey, heavy Dwemer chest. I'll take the emerald. And... apparently I'll try and beat to death with a blunt weapon since I didn't switch back to my... Okay, this is just goofy. Much better. And dispose of the corpse. So, a heavy Dwemer chest that had an emerald in it, but... and I still have levitate active. For a little bit at least, which is unfortunate because I can't... sneak while levitating. I don't remember how long levitate lasts, but... but I've got enough health and stuff that I can do okay even without being able to sneak at this point. It's my preference, it's just not required. You guys shoot ranged, don't you? Well, even if you do, you didn't decide to attack me, so appreciate that. Huh. Wow. This is something. Is there no natural path up? It doesn't look like it. It looks like there's no stairs or anything, and you have to use levitate or fly to get up here. Huh. Well, hopefully it doesn't wear off while I'm exploring. It just wore off. Okay. I wonder if you're supposed to come in through a different path. And so... and so it's tiered so that you can walk down instead of being trapped. Okay. Let's deal with the trap. And it's empty. Well, that's annoying. Is this an actual door? No. And that's the height of it. What on earth? Okay. So it was a path to a single chest that had nothing in it. And there's no natural way to get to it either. You have to use levitation. That's just kind of strange. Okay. Well, I guess I head back then. And hope that I didn't miss anything obvious. I don't think I did. Yeah, not clear what that stuff is for. It's just kind of there, apparently. Or just something where it's a bonus for people who are actually... who do have access to... I didn't come this way. That's weird. Oops. No, I came this way. These guys just weren't here. Okay. Guess that's what I get for closing doors behind myself. I get confused about what I've done and haven't done. So that's where I just came from. Weeping Hall, then. I was in there. Okay, so I came down here, which means there is a path this way I did not take. Yay, I made it. Okay. Is there anything that looks like I should try? No, I think that's okay. I was just going to asking if it looked like there was anything where I should try going elsewhere in that room, but it didn't look like it. Alright, so this is just a side path through a somewhat destroyed section of this area, or of this place. Oh my. That's... Oh, it's a telescope-like thing. Okay.
I will bathe in your blood.
Well, he has a steel warhammer and clothes. Okay, so like the other folks around here, he's not. So is it just a room with a telescope? This looks like it should move up and down. Like it's a little elevator. Well, I've got the wizard staff for a reason. And near as I can tell, there's nothing up here. Except a Dwemer tube and a Dwemer coher. Otherwise, looks like there's no reason to try and get up there. Okay. Interesting. So, again, just sort of a place for no real reason, unless I wanted a Dwemer tube. But I got a Dwemer tube for, what is her name? Edwina, sometime in the past. So this could have been an alternate location to do so. Just didn't need it. Fortify skill. Okay. Oh. There's an extra level to this I didn't pay attention to. Okay. That's interesting. Gold. Nothing. 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 And another Dwemer coin. I don't know why I'm collecting Dwemer coins. Apparently I'm just going to hold on to them as potential extra currency at some point. This goes back to the Weeping Bell Hall. So this is where I started. Hall of the Centrifuge. A bunch of different points of access to the Hall of the Centrifuge. Which, that makes sense. That's basically how I got in here initially. So that's this. Which, huh. I was expecting more. Maybe the cube is this way at that point. Flynn, nothing. Oh, I already looked at that. Since I can't be sneaky, I should be ready with a weapon. Oh, it's about to fade. There we go. Now I can be sneaky again.
You will die where you stand.
No, I will not. But nice sentiment. And very impressive last words, by the way. Alright. So part of me goblets, pitchers. Okay, so nothing there again. I was gonna say part of me wonders if we get done with this and what's his name just says, thank you for clearing out that den for me. There was never a box. I was just asking you to do that. Oh, hey. Yeah, so that's where I killed her. Okay. So this would have taken me, oh yeah, I remember coming all the way down here and saying, no, I'm going to go back. So this would have taken me basically in a loop, which concerns me because I still haven't found the box. Hey, another item. Is that where I came in? No. This is going to be different. Hey, raw ebony. Raw glass. And an emerald. And another person. Box with a coin. And I have looted each person I've killed, so even if somebody else was carrying it...
My victory is at hand.
I haven't seen it on them. A Dance in Fire, Chapter 4. I have gained knowledge in acrobatics. Very nice. So, take the book. Don't care about the pewter candlestick. But that means... Why not? Just in case I need an extra Demmergrub, Demmercog, Cog, nothing. Another armorer's hammer. Sure, why not? More coins. And more gold. But I feel like that means I just finished exploring the entire zone and didn't find it. Which would mean it's probably on the ground somewhere that I walked right past without realizing it. Yeah, because that's how I got there. Now, I don't know if I've been across up top there. So let's try wizard's staffing again. Well, first. Okay, so that's where I came in. Okay, yeah, so this would not be. Okay, nothing in there. Dwemer bowl. Another Dwemer coin. Grizzy, your butt's in the way. Well, he's got more heavy armor. Oh wow, he's got a lot of stuff. Oh, including 3 Andusi's unhinging. Open. So lock removal, if I understand correctly. Bunch of Dwemer mugs, some coins, fire resistance, shadow, common disease, rising force, dispel. You know what, at that point I might as well take resistance as well. More Dwemer coins. Oh hey! A Dwemer puzzle box. My journal has been updated. I found the Dwemer puzzle box Hasphat Antabolis told me to find. Now I'll take it to him, and in return he'll tell me what I need to know about the Nerevarine secret cult and the 6th house secret cult. Cool. Well, might as well finish exploring and looting before I head back to him, though. I was on the other side and checked those, so that's the last thing I need to worry about. And if I can do this while Rising Force is still active, I won't have to worry about fall damage. And if I'm quick, I won't even have to worry about climbing back up to get out. Alright, that was effective. Assuming I can get out anyway. Yeah, because it just takes you and puts you on the other side. Okay, awesome. So, I will make my way back to Antabolis and cut back in there. Alright, so back in Balmora. Now we just need to make it to the Fighters Guild to go talk to Antabolis, I think is his name. No, Antabolis is not right. That was somebody else. I don't recall. We'll find out when we get there, I guess. I am terrible with names. Hasphat. Oh, it is Antabolis. That's his last name. So, have you done that little favor I asked? I have. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Just let me take this Dwemer puzzle box, and then I'll tell you what Caius will want to know about the 6th house, and about the Nerevarine. By the way, the inscriptions on the box seem to be the directions for setting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. If you're interested, after you've delivered your report to Caius, come back, and maybe I'll have a key you can take back to Arkenthond. There was nowhere I needed a key. I'm suddenly very concerned.
That you found, anyway.
Yeah. Alright, so what does he say about the 6th house? House Dagoth is the 6th the Lost Sixth House. In the first age, House Dagoth betrayed the other great houses during the War of the First Council and was destroyed for their treason. You can answer any questions you have, but I'll also give you some notes to give to Caius and recommend some Sixth House references he should read. Right? House Dagoth. House Dagoth was the sixth of the 7 Dunmer Great Houses. Nothing remains of the Sixth House. Its members were all slain or adopted into other great houses following their treason in the War of the First Council. Their clanstead was called Kogaran. Okay, what about Sixth House references? Here's a list of cheap books. All of them will tell you something about the Sixth House and how it ended. War of the First Council, Saint Nerevar, Nerevar, Moon and Star, and the Real Nerevar. Try the bookseller Dorissa Darvel over in the commercial district. She'll have at least some of these titles. Okay, cool. Well, goodbye. Now I can head back, I assume, to Caius to get the next step in this process of finding out information that apparently is of interest to the Emperor. And that becomes the next question. Why does the Empire care? That is uncertain. Alright. But the answer to those will probably come into... Hi, Grizzy. Yes, you're back. I noticed. Please stop bumping the microphone. No, I don't want you. Well, I mean, ow. Alright, the second cat assault is completed. So, I can now come talk to Caius. Let's see what he has to say. He says, "Are you here to discuss your orders, Drolan, or is there something else?" "My orders. These notes are from Hasphat Antabolis? Excellent. I trust he didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look them over in more detail later, but now I have some new orders for you." He took the notes. Oh, bummer. I apparently should have looked at my inventory to find the notes so that I could read them, but that's fine. For now, what new orders does Caius have for me? I've glanced at Hasphat Antabolis' notes. They cover the Sixth House admirably, but not the Nerevarine cult. Hop on over to the Balmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Balmora Fighters Guild. Get Sharn gra-Muzgub to tell you what she knows about the Nerevarine. She'll have some silly errand for you. Do what she asks and report back when she has given you the information. My journal has been updated. Okay, awesome. So, for now, I'm going to call that good, and we will continue following the path of the Nerevarine, whatever that ends up being, in the next video. Thanks all.
Hello all, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below. You can also subscribe using the channel image in the center of the video. If you are interested in more content in this video series, to the left is a link to the full playlist. Alternatively, when it is available, to the right will be a link to the next video in the series. Thanks all.